citizen is that, hey, look at the advantages we are having being an open and international and contemporary city in terms of tourists, in terms of investment and so on. So even if you consider the immigration a price to be paid, we pay. Because we cannot open or close the door depending the day or depending our specific interests. But let me say, it is almost equal everywhere in the world, because even in UK, the government right and Sadiq Khan, the mayor of London, left. And I cannot classify Macron, but the mayor of Paris has absolutely left. But the reason, it is very interesting to think about the reasons. In my opinion, is that now the political debate is trying to define a border between, or differences between populist and non-populist, let me say. But I see the situation even from another point of view, which is the difference between cities and countryside. The example I was giving you before, and then my message can work in the city. When you go in a small village and you try to tell your citizen, hey, but being open, we have advantages, probably they do not understand. It is not easy. So it is natural, probably, but we have to fight to tell everybody we can do it. In Italy, we have 9% of immigrants. In Milan, 20%, but it works. So for me now, it is fundamental to maintain the way. But it is also fundamental to work with the other mayors. What we are seeing now in Milan, that, for instance, in terms of new jobs, the unemployment is under a very strong reduction in Milan. But in terms of new jobs, the ratio is moving to female jobs. And that is very good. It is not, probably it is not for our action, but it is let me say, the environment which is inviting even the companies to consider the opportunity given from women. And the universities in these STEM degrees, we are seeing that the percentage of female is increasing. We have to work, first of all, we have to work in terms of security. We have to deliver action and endorse the idea that the city has to be secure for everybody, but first for women. We are building some house of women in any zone of the city where women can go there, can say something about doubts, can have information, can stay together. It is nothing, I don't know, so step by step, but for sure this is one of the fundamental things, and thank you for your remind because I didn't tell before. It depends on my previous career in the private sector, so working for multinational, I travel a lot, so I still have to improve, but perhaps it is sufficient to promote Milan. And that is the main scope of it. We tell everybody the only way to integrate is to find jobs for them. Otherwise, we lose the battle. You see now the situation in Italy, it is not easy. According to the new government, they are cancelling, or reducing the rights to all the refugees that are not in condition to be accepted from a legal point of view. Now, where is the problem? The problem is that from when they landed to Sicily to the final decision to give them the permission to stay in Italy, it takes 2 years. And in the meantime, how they can survive if, for instance, with the illness or any problem. In that case, we in Milan say, okay, the government cannot do it, we will do it. So we will pay for them, we will find a way to give them the opportunity, if they enter into a hospital, to be in condition to find medicines and medical support. So again, it is not easy, but we are trying day by day, making action, for instance, asking them to make some voluntary services, very simple sometimes, cleaning. Or if I host entrepreneurs, mainly from abroad, that's a very clear example for you. 1 year ago, Howard Schultz from Starbucks came to my office and he told me, hey, I started learning coffee in Milan many years ago. So I fall in love with Milan and coffee in the same time. And now I want to open the most beautiful store in the world, the most beautiful store. Can you help me in order to reduce red tape, bureaucracy? Time for me is fundamental, and for sure we work on that. At the end, I made him a very simple request. That is, when you will be ready, please hire 5% of your employees from the list of migrants that are waiting for a job, and they did it. So some little measures, but at the end, we want to be the real demonstration that it can work. And last thing, sometimes it is even fundamental to be, from a political point of view, to give demonstration. On the 2nd March this year, we organized a march in the city, and we had 250,000 people marching to say no to any form of racism, and it was an enormous success. And when the people say, yes, but the usual left, no, you can see there, in that march, there were Catholic, there were the union, there were everybody, families. So even from a symbolic point of view, I see that, I understand that now we have a duty. And last thing, to joke a little bit, I was before to the inauguration of the new museum at Liberty Island. So I made a short video, and the video was more or less like this. I'm here for this trip to New York and Washington to visit this wonderful museum. Then I entered into this museum. For curiosity, I tried to understand how many Sala, like my family name, came here, and the number is more than 2,000. Then I asked him how many Salvini passed through the island. 254. Now, dear Mr. Salvini, you can check on Facebook. Now, Mr. Salvini, I know the political issues means to represent your vision of the society, and we are different for sure. But when you enter here and you see our relatives entering without shoes and so on, a little more of felt works. And unfortunately, in Italy, my political party, the Democrat, didn't understand the situation, so we leave the other one the opportunity to get a lot of votes. Now, we have to have in mind that the politician has to stay on a different level, but it is also fundamental to face this social war that is so critical in our present society.
We thank the Mayor of Milan for having given us this time. Thanks to all of you for being here with us to talk about it.